Hey everyone, welcome to CBSE Learner. In our previous class, we have already discussed about Lencho, who was a farmer, what he had expected and what he got in return. How his crops have got ruined by thunderstorms and hails, and what he was feeling, his sorrow, his sadness. Now let's proceed further in this lesson and see what he did to solve all his problems. Let's go into the text. But in the hearts of all who lived in that solitary house in the middle of the valley, there was a single hope: help from God. Don't be so upset, even though this seems like a total loss. Remember, no one dies of hunger. So, in that house, the house was located in a valley, in the middle of a valley, and most probably it was the only one house. Solitary means single or lonely house in the middle of the valley. So they were left with nothing but only hope from God. So they started discussing among themselves that don't be upset, even though this seems like a total loss, though we have left with nothing, but always remember that no one dies of hunger. Definitely God is going to help us. All through the night, Lencho thought only of his one hope, the help of God, whose eyes, as he had been instructed, see everything, even what is deep in one's conscience. So throughout the night, he thought in his conscience, means in an inner sense of right and wrong, he only thought of that God is definitely going to help them. Definitely they are not going to die out of hunger. Lencho was an ox of a man, working like an animal in the field. So here author has compared Lencho to an ox, because Lencho, similarly like an ox, he used to work very hard throughout the day and night in his field. So, but still he had some knowledge. He knew how to write a mail or letter. The following Sunday at daybreak, he began to write a letter which he himself would carry to town and place in the mailbox. So the next Sunday, he thought of writing a letter, and he thought that he will go to the town and he will only drop the letter in the letter box at post office. It was nothing less than a letter to God. So whom he has written that letter? He has written that letter to God. God, he wrote, if you don't help me, my family and I will go hungry this year. I need 100 pesos in order to sow my field again and to live until the crop comes, because the hailstorm. So already I have said you in previous lesson that peso is a currency of several Latin American countries, mostly in Philippines. Okay, so what he wrote to God, that he need 100 pesos to survive himself and his family, because he was left with nothing because of the destruction what the hailstorm and thunderstorm has done to him. His crops got ruined by the hailstorm. So he need 100 pesos to sow his field again and to survive his family. He wrote to God on the envelope, put the letter inside, and still troubled went to town. So he kept the letter inside an envelope, and on the envelope he wrote to God, means he is sending the letter to God, and he took the letter and went to town. At the post office he placed a stamp and on the letter, and he dropped it in the mailbox. One of the employees, who was a postman and also helped at the post office, went to his boss, laughing heartily. So after seeing Lencho doing that type of work and sending letter to God, the postman he went to his boss laughing heartily and showed him the letter to God. Never in his career as a postman had he known that address. So as a postman, definitely it is not possible for him to know the address of God, because he has never sent like this type of letter to God, right? So he didn't know that what is the address, and he started laughing and went to his boss by carrying that letter. The postmaster, a fat, amiable means friendly and pleasant. The postmaster was, his appearance was like he was very fat, and he was very friendly and pleasant. fellow also broke out laughing. So the postmaster also started laughing, but almost immediately he turned serious. And suddenly he became serious and tapping the letter on his desk commented, "What faith! I wish I had the faith of the man who wrote this letter, starting up a correspondence with God." So the postmaster, he suddenly turned serious and he started replying that really this is means he has a lot of faith on God, that he wrote this letter and he's expecting some help from God. So I hope that this type of faith I would also have. So in order not to shake the writer's faith in God, the postmaster came up with an idea: answer the letter. But when he opened it, it was evident that to answer it, he needed something more than goodwill, ink and paper. So the postmaster decided that he should not break the faith of that man, means of Lencho. So he thought that I should give a reply to Lencho so that his faith doesn't break. Okay, so when he opened the letter, he found that only goodwill, ink and paper, and only replying to the letter won't solve his problem. But he stuck to his resolution. He asked for money from his employees. He himself gave part of his salary, and several friends of his were obliged to give something for an act of charity. So, but he stuck to his resolution. So, what resolution the postmaster had taken, he thought to stick to that, and he asked help from his employees also. He has donated some amount from himself, and a part of his salary he donated. He asked his several friends to give some amount in the name of charity. It was impossible for him to gather together the 100 pesos, so he was able to send the farmer only a little more than half. So it became very hard for the postmaster also to gather all those 100 pesos from all of his friends. Only what he has collected, it was more than half of the amount, and he has sent that amount he planned to send the amount to the farmer. He put the money in an envelope addressed to Lencho, and with it a letter containing a single word as a signature: God. So what he had done, he had kept the money inside an envelope and he addressed it to Lencho's address, and he sent the letter to Lencho, and only in the signature column he kept God. Okay. So here comes the oral comprehension check. Who or what did Lencho have faith in? So Lencho had faith in whom? Only in God. What did he do? He wrote a letter to God asking from God 100 pesos. Who read the letter? The postmaster read the letter. What did the postmaster do then? The postmaster thought of not breaking the faith of Lencho. He planned to collect some money in the name of charity from his friends, his colleagues and other employees, and planned to send some amount of money to Lencho. Okay, so today we are going to end this class here. If you have any doubt, any queries, please pin me down in the comment section. If you like this video, please give a like, subscribe my channel and share with your friends if you think it beneficial to you. Thank you.